No, it's fine. No, I just gotta do well, but see, it's what I mean. Mistakes like that happen often, but they happen often even when speed is not a problem. So imagine how much of a problem it is when speed is actually fast. Here I don't mind restarting because it's the beginning of the run, but when you get further, you obviously cannot restart, and that's where the problems start, because you're trying to fix a super fucked up grid. And the thing about this mode is that if you want to do a whole run, the grid never clears by itself. Like, if you don't do it yourself, it's not gonna happen. Damn, I got a Dode Tetris for free. I wonder if doing something like that still keeps the back-to-back, because I think the game considers it like a Tetris. It keeps the back-to-back going. So I don't think it's a bad idea to use the zone when you're about to break the back-to-back to not break it. I think it's a bad idea. It's just that you obviously have to have some meter, and you more or less gotta be ready to do some Tetrises, you know? That's kinda the thing. I'll leave it there. Hey, I'm interested on knowing what do you think about it, Yannick. About that AI art stuff, unless you also don't wanna see it because you don't wanna get spoiled. I think you probably already seen the game, right? But I actually don't know. I don't know how you treat these releases. Not yet? Okay, gotcha. In my case, I haven't either. Yeah, makes sense. Was planning on getting it today in a bit. Damn. Like, fuck Steam, right? I agree. I mean, even if I'm not gonna do it, I will do it simply because it's like, dude, why don't you just publish it? It's not that fucking hard. It's like, you know, flipping a switch. Well, assuming you had it ready, which I want to believe you did. Maybe he didn't have it ready. That's also another possibility, you know? But yeah, I mean... yeah, Gaishins don't get the early access. It's fucked up because when it was COVID and events like that were being cancelled, he did publish it on Steam like at the scheduled date. But outside of that, he just doesn't give a shit about doing it on time. Which is quite upsetting. Like I'm kinda choking here with the stack. I'm doing some stupid shit. At least I got an Octotris. But here I will break the back-to-back. That is a shame. At least if I keep it like that, it will give me... Oh, I also fucked that one up. It's fine. At least it will give me a chance of getting more line clears than I will normally get. Can lead you home. I don't know. Don't think I will accept the offer of a random on stream that on the street that tells me I'll send you home, just follow me. Doesn't seem very trustworthy, if you ask me. I think I rather not. It's gonna be a good idea. It all depends on the RNG, I guess. Which is not very ideal. It's actually the opposite of ideal. It's as I always say, building up relying on the fact that you're gonna get long pieces is a bad idea by definition. You gotta have some sort of contingency plan. Thankfully this one didn't go so terrible yet. Probably will go terrible, especially since I don't know what to do here. I mean, I could do this. It's whatever. I mean, also this. See how it goes. It can resurface this thing. Yeah, but I fucked up. That was actually a very bad idea. It's fine. It will probably get fixed on the next zone visit. What I can definitely tell you is that this is not gonna be a PV whatsoever. Of the zone, at least. I don't really care. It's just that it will be kinda ugly to see a PV not happening, but it certainly won't happen. That's also not a good idea. But this is some bullshit. Yeah, that was far from ideal. I can do some bullshit here. Look, at least it was a Tetris. The problem is that it didn't fix the problem with the grid. Like those 3 holes on the bottom. That did not get fixed. Feels that it won't get fixed anytime soon at this rate. Now, the real question is this even enough for SS? Because it might not be. It is. Okay, good. It wasn't PV as expected though. It wasn't PV, not for much. Would have been worse. Let's keep going. As I say before, the problem with this mode, if you want to do everything in a single run, is that the grid doesn't get fixed. Man. No, where do you want me? Here, I guess. The least offensive place to put it. You can fix it like this. Oop. I also don't like this song. I feel like this song does weird things to my brain. Like, it's very hard for me to stand. It's fine. It's just a skill issue. Nothing out of the ordinary. And that was actually bad. I'm fucking up the grid beyond recognition right now. This is some bullshit. The song leaks inside your brain. It's probably something like that. Something not healthy. The thing is that we still have all those, like all those 3 holes on the bottom. You should have them for free. Absolutely free of charge. God damn it. Could also use this thing here. And it's like every time that I use the zone, lately it's like I'm just wasting it. Well, I gotta do the Tetris. I guess wasn't that big of a waste. Sure, if I wanna keep the back-to-back, I gotta be like this. I mean, it might not seem that important, but since I don't play with B-spin, that doesn't exist. I mean T-spin. Since I don't play with T-spin, the only way I can get score is through Tetrises, which means that keeping the back-to-back bonus is crucial to score. So otherwise you gotta set T-spins, and I'm not gonna do that. We can do this. No, I fucked that up so badly. I meant to put the square there. God damn it, dude. Can you stop fucking up like this? I mean, it's evident that you can't, but you should at least try. Like, are you even trying? Damn it. I mean, with this score, well, actually, I don't know if it's enough, because this is not a... This is not a 3-stage thing. It's a 4-stage thing. So having this score in every stage will most likely not be enough. But we will see. Pretty nice elements to work with. Just got an Octotris. Honestly, I should activate the zone when I have 2 long pieces like that. If I don't have that, I should not bother. It's for the best to deal with it that way. So I could do it here, for example, even if it will be shorter. Shame I got the wrong piece there. Well, not like I could have chosen, but I mean, I thought it was the other one. But it wasn't. The one that points to the other side. It's fine. You can do it again here. Nice. Alright, that one was good. Relatively. Okay, and like this, at least I can kinda uncover one hole. Not fully though. That's not ideal, especially considering that I'm wasting Tetris opportunities. Okay, for example here, at least there's only one more hole remaining. So it's not a total fits. Oh, and now I actually can fix the other one. The problem is that in these cases, like fixing that hole, what will do is making you miss the back-to-back. Which I'm not a fan of, but I guess I will. It probably will be worth it on the long run. But the reason why I usually don't go for it is you usually can fix it with a visit to the zone. That's why I don't like it. But it's fine. Nice. Yeah, that's good enough. Although the Tetris. This is not good enough. Oh, never mind, I can do this. Then this. Well, if any square wants to show up... okay, there it is. We'll put this here too. So sometimes it's hard to tell when you are getting greedy and when you aren't. I feel like in a lot of these cases I am getting greedy. And here it definitely feels like I am. Actually, yeah, this will be hard to fix. I can do something like this to make it... Well, I don't know if that's gonna be less painful. We'll do it like this, but... not ideal. I mean, in situations like this, you evaluate what's the least worst option. I can do that. Okay, a lot of scoring opportunities there were just lost. We'll do zone, but with this current thing, maybe a mistake. No, it was certainly a mistake, without a doubt. It's what happens when you exclusively stack for Tetris. It's hard. But This is what you gotta do to get the required score. I did not mean to do that. Clearly. Whatever. But this is looking so bad right now. This is the power of bad stacking. Yes, yes it is. Team, that was so bad. That was actually very bad. At least I have some zone stuff, but I don't think I can make too many miracles with that. We'll try this. This it should get rid of the holes. But not like that. God damn it, dude. I'm never fixing this at this rate. For lack of a better alternative, I can do that. We'll do this. Right. Things are about to get turned up a little bit. Well, they are already quite turned up. This fire zone is the last you reach. Yeah, this fire zone is the first time that they increase the speed considerably. So it's essentially a natural filter. Pretty sure a lot of people initially get filtered by this. It's something very normal. Not yet though. The filter happens when you get to like 18 lines, if I'm not mistaken, which is when it starts getting quite fast. I mean, it's not that fast here, but it's still relatively very fast. No, it's not at that amount. It's a little bit more. It's here, pretty much. Okay, I'll take that. Oof. Almost couldn't fit in there. Probably a bad idea, I guess. Now that's gonna get blocked. That was a bad idea, actually. Very bad. Damn it, dude. The problem is that otherwise, what's even worse is accumulating a lot of zone and not using it. That's way worse than the alternative. Now, not getting to 100,000, is that even enough? For 4 stages, it is. It's not enough for 5 stages though, because I got 99,000 in like the last stage before the final one, and it was an S. But here it is still enough. As you can see, also not a PB, understandably so. Like at this rate, I feel like the final score will be nowhere near a PB. It's very sad, but it's looking like that. Oh, god damn it. No, what are you doing? Why did you do a hard drop there? Didn't tell you to do that. Well, now we're in... Okay, now we're in even more trouble. Damn, what an absolute fuck up, dude. Yeah, I'm still not dead, but here I need to go full survival mode. Like, I cannot get fancy with shit. What a fuck up, dude. I did a hard drop when I didn't mean to. Yeah, nice sandcastle, thanks. With all this score I'm losing, I don't think this will be enough. Even if this is just the first one, I fear it will not. Okay, that was a good zone visit. It was a good zone visit after fucking up everything possible. God damn it. That was so bad. It's actually crazy how bad that whole thing was. I also never learned what is the zone button. I mean, it essentially stops time and you can stack without clearing lines to clear them all together at the end. That's what it does. And also, the lines that you clear do not count towards the line objective, so... this sucks, dude. I don't know, where do you want me to put this? Here? Damn it. Score-wise, this is looking real bad right now. At least stacking-wise, it's not that bad. Like, the stacking here is bad, but it's doable. I don't know where to put this even, I guess there. Here. Okay. Like, there are some decisions that are crucial. Like, some of these decisions that I'm taking a little bit to make, if I wasn't taking a little bit and making the right decision, like, I could potentially place these pieces in places that are super bad. Even though it might not look like it at first. There are some very bad locations for these things. That one was probably a bad idea. I'll still get a Tetris, so good enough. Like, essentially, a visit to the zone, if you spend half the meter, or if you spend a quarter. Doing a dodecatrice is essentially a good visit to the zone. You did a dodecatrice, it means you did well. At least well enough for an SS. I mean, it's obviously not if you want to go for, I don't know, world record or anything like that. Actually doing that, you know, place this anywhere. Like, I could place it there, but that's not a very good place to put that. Then this is gonna be horrible. That probably wasn't the right solution for that, but couldn't think of many things, not with the pieces I have at least. We could try here. Okay, that's great. Okay. A visit to the zone sometimes can really make you come back. That's one of those times. It wasn't ideal because it wasn't a dodecatrice, but I'll take it. Okay. Team, the area score is terrible right now. It's so below suboptimal. It really won't be a surprise when I eventually don't get the required score. Hold up. Can do something better. Alright. Read all the dodecatrice. And those are very heavy in need right now. Without a doubt. Like, those right now will be sorely needed. I think that might be hard to explain with words just how bad the score is right now. It's absolutely terrible. Actually realize it at the end there. I really hate when I'm looking for something, for a specific piece, and in this case it wasn't even a long one, and I don't get it. Hey, I got another dodecatrice, that's very good. Okay. No, that will be bad. Like, that's the thing that makes me worry a lot. Decisions like this that I'm able to make because the speed is not that fast are decisions that later on I wouldn't be able to make when the speed is fast and you cannot take that long to place a piece. Like, I will need to get 30,000 here. or around that, and this one goes pretty fast later. It's not looking good. Whatever, put it there. Okay. Yeah, not ideal, but at least I used it at the beginning. I just wish I knew what the threshold I'm looking for is. That will be good to know. I have no clue what the threshold is for this difficulty. I can only guess. Are you for real? That's... I fucked that up. So badly, in fact. God damn it. One of those cases where I do a hold when I don't mean to. And this is very tragic right now. I have a feeling that this run might be dead in its tracks. Like, I'm not even gonna be close to the score in the previous part. That's how bad it is. That was good. I will assume that the threshold is minimally gonna be 90,000 here, so... At least I managed to get that. Oof, that was close. Man, I'm getting the worst shit possible right now. It really feels like the game is doing it on purpose, simply to piss me off. I have no choice here. Well, an attempt was made, but if this somehow is an SS, the threshold is extremely permissive, but I very heavily doubt that it's gonna be one. Man, that's such a shame. Like, so shitty. That's an extremely bad time. Well, time. Yes, but a score, I mean. Oh, it actually is an SS? Holy shit, the standards are extremely low. We can go as low as 88,000. Well, now the problem is that my grid is an absolute mess. So, yeah, you like dealing with that. I didn't know where to put that. And this looks bad. This looks really bad. And that zone... It helped me a little bit, but not that much. I mean, if only I would have known that the previous score was enough, I wouldn't have fucked up the grid the way I did it. If only these games were transparent with how much they expect you to get per rank, but they are not. They are the opposite of transparent. It's something that is sorely missing, a score requirement in-game. That's a shame, though I could do this. Problem is that here I keep getting single Tetrises from that, which is not good. I mean, at least it's kinda helping me on the stacking a little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary. Have a plan. Almost good enough, but not quite though. I'll take at least the grid getting relatively clean, but this score is so shit, it's crazy. Here we more or less know that the threshold for these stages at the end is like at least 100,000. At least. Maybe more, but it's not less. That's what we know. I fucked that up, but I fucked it up so badly, dude. Ah, man. I mean, I have no one but myself to blame here. Just one of those things where, you know, it sucks to suck. Here at least I'm trying to clean, but yeah, the score is certainly going down the dumpster. At least I'm back at a normal grid, which is not a minor thing, but it did cost a lot. To the point where I don't know if it might have even been worth it. We will see. Okay. having that amount. And like this game really fucking hates me. I mean, it's understandable when you're playing the way I am. I will hate the player too, but player here is unfortunately doing his best. As much as his feeble brain allows him to. That was a mistake. Fuck, dude. Super bad. Terrible even. And it feels like I was already recovering, dude. Wasn't recovering shit though. That was a mistake too. If you're gonna do that at the end of the day, why do you even switch? I meant to use the zone actually. I did it a little bit late, but maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe not. Actually, no. Most likely not. Alright. At least the speed is back down. I don't know what to do with this. But I know what to do here at least. I was very slow decision making, but it was at least an octotris out of a quarter of meter, so I can come back from this with my current score since there are 2 more levels. Unless I miscounted, I'm pretty sure I'm not that dumb, right? This is the 4th one, right? I wanna believe. nice. I could have done one more there, but I guess I didn't. So I really don't know if I counted badly with the stages or not, because if this is indeed the fourth one, not only I can do it, is that I most likely will do it. It's a very unlikely comeback, but and I don't want to jinx myself, but do that, I guess. Yeah, I guess at this point I probably should give less important to back-to-backs and more importance to not fucking up the grid like I've been doing all this time. Okay, good. That wasn't a good placement of that. Certainly wasn't. Yeah, unless I miscounted, this should be enough with this next one, unless I super fuck it up, obviously, but that's quite a comeback, but it's not over yet. Let's not sing victory yet. It ain't over. We gotta be smart. Not celebrate with anticipation. Considering how much I fucked up during multiple zone visits, I'm actually playing slow every time that I'm going to the zone. Because I fucked up so many times right now that at this rate I'm scared. Like, I'm actually scared of visiting the zone and ruining everything. Like, it's been such a constant so far in this particular run that I really gotta be careful, no matter what. Nice. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This grid though. I fucked that up. I was thinking of what to do and my brain took too long to make a decision. Brain issue. Sometimes your brain is not fast enough. I mean, in that case it's dumb because it's not like the speed is going fast. It really isn't, but... Oh, now it's going fast though. Hey, you want it fast? You will get fast. See how well this works. I mean, not enough to save the hole there, but that's fine. I mean, in terms of a score, this is way more than enough to get the SS. At this point, it's a matter of trying to fix the grid for the net zone rather than doing anything else. Well, in fact, I should be playing survival here. Basically, play as you would if you didn't care about Tetrises. Okay, so with this I leave a completely clean grid for the next one. I like how I'm not getting PV on a single one of these. Like, at the end of the day, that, like, the total high score won't be surpassed. As sad as that sounds. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the area that... Well, I don't know if this one or the next one, actually. Are there two more? Can't remember, actually. Nice memory. Sure, leave it there. I actually had a lot of time to build there for some reason. No, I think that I shouldn't distract myself thinking about this, but I think this is actually not the last one. I think there is another set of levels later, isn't there? Can't remember. And thinking about it, I don't think it's a good idea. At least the speed has calmed a little bit. Will let me think slightly better though. The state of the grid right now is not ideal. We'll do this, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, no, not bad. There you go. I get another long one, yes. Some of these effects are very loud sometimes. It's just funny. Hopefully you are not sleeping. You know, a lot of people use my stream to sleep. Oh shit, that's bad. Can leave a couple holes there. It could even be fixed with a visit to the zone. That's what I get for talking about unrelated shit. Well, not with this visit to the zone. Definitely. In fact, that visit to the zone was worthless. No, not with that one. That one we can forget about it. But yeah, the only problem here is one line. So all in all, wasn't so expensive. Alright. 25,000 is okay. Not the right idea. I will have to... I think that's inevitable if you want to not get turbo fucked. Oh wait, I have a lot of zone that I'm actually wasting. We might be able to get out of this mess. Correct. And even the first... I think that's the first Deca hit Tetris I get today, right? Which, if it is the case, it's very sad that it's the first one this far into the run. But I think it might be the first one. At least I was able to use a 3/4 zone optimally. I think that's the first 16-line Tetris I get today. As sad as it sounds, I think it might be the truth. The truth, I mean. Okay. I'll take that. I don't like the following pieces for what's about to happen. At least the speed here is slow. It will let me think a little bit. I could do it like that. It's just that I don't like the idea of leaving holes like that. But it's fine. Alright. Now we're doing fine. For now. I should activate zone. Well, now. So I mean, I wanted to wait a little bit more, but I guess not. Alright, good. Now we're stuck in on the other side. I think are so far going well. I know that it's extremely late to ask. This is something that came to my mind out of curiosity. Is the sound fine? I probably should have asked that a very long time ago. Well, yeah, I didn't. Sorry. It happens. I had decided myself faster, I could have gone a the Tetris there. Sad. It's fine. Alright. Good zone visit too. Okay, this might go well, but now that I think about it, there might be another zone after this. I'm almost sure, yeah, there has to be. Right. I guess this is not the zone that I messed up. So there is still potential to mess up. It's better to not think about it. Don't think about it. We're gonna be fine. Surely. Oh, and I remember this yin yang level, it starts off fast, but it gets slower over time. It's probably one of the only ones that does it to such degree. But I'm glad it does it like that. Nice. Right. That actually wouldn't have changed anything, regardless of how I place it there. That's good enough. I'll take that. That was a mistake. No, not a very gross one, but the fact that it wasn't a gross mistake was very lucky. That it was a mistake that happened on a place like that and not in a more sensitive place. Well, the stacking here not making me very happy. I need an L to cover that hole. Yeah, no, this is not the last zone because I remember some of the levels that come later, and this one is not the last one before the last one, which means that there is still time to fuck it up. So the best way to go about it is to, like I say before, to not think too hard about it. If you're gonna fuck up, it will happen. No reason to actively think about it. I took too long to decide there. It's fine. I mean, I already have the SS here, so I don't really care. And depending on how I do here, I might get a very, very fat PV on this one. I think I remember this one doing it terribly before. I mean, it might still happen, as you can see by the speed racing like this. Yeah, I think this visit to the zone is gonna be a little bit useless. Yes, it was. Right, here I think that I should go survival mode. We already know we're getting the required rank. So just go survival mode. I say require rank as if you needed to get an SS, but I mean, that's what this challenge is about. It's required for me. Not ideal. Yeah, I don't think I'm leaving the grid in extremely good conditions there. Oh, actually that wasn't even a PV, holy shit. So, the real problem started on the net zone, like that's the one where, which it's understandable since it's the only one I didn't get an SS on, but I essentially did extremely bad. Not just a little bit bad, but really bad. Like disaster tier. I mean, it makes sense considering how normally permissive these things are. I'll take that. I'm fine with that. I don't wanna ruin the grid any further. I don't know if I'm going schizo, but these whispers feel like they are calling my name, that they are saying Gabby. Been playing Tetris for a long time might be bad for your mental health. Those were some bad decisions all around, but it's okay. Really? Nice. Would have gotten a 12 line there, but I will have definitely fucked my grid up. We don't like that. I guess that's the moral of the story for this mode. Like, even if you could get more lines in a visit to the grid, it's not worth it to do it. Sorry, a visit to the zone. It's not worth it to do it if it's gonna destroy the consistency of your grid. Oh wow, really? That's pretty lucky. Like, that's extremely lucky. Like, Getting 15 lines from a quarter like that, that's essentially the best value I got into a visit to the zone. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That was very lucky. Normally, you don't get to have 3 long pieces in a row. That doesn't happen usually. That's just a lot of luck. But yeah. Alright. We are doing well. And the thing is that if I get an SS on this one, even though it's possible, the last one most likely won't be a fail. Not a fan of the grid status there, so wanted to visit the zone. I'll say a little hello to the zone. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, well, that's not nice. These speed jump scares are always so... well, funny, I guess. So it depends. They are not very funny when your Tetris life is depending on it. They are more of a tragedy at that point. Okay. Okay. Give me some breathing space. Yeah. The sound effects are funny. I can... okay, that's good. That was a bad positioning. Objectively. Not sure what the singing voice is saying. Nothing can sour us? I don't know what word it is. Or maybe she's saying stop in a very weird pronunciation. Maybe. Okay, starting at 7 will be worse. I did fuck up in that visit to the zone, but it's not that terrible yet. Can do another one here. Also not very fruitful, but I mean, the only penalty here is having those additional lines that are not very pretty, but clear them. Just traded a little bit of score for that. And I think this run is the perfect example that trading score for recovering the status of the grid is definitely worth it. Okay, this is the mermaid one, and this one gets very fast if I'm not mistaken. I get it there. Nice. And even go to the zone too. Nice. Add another one to the collection. I almost didn't react to that. There are some situations where you have many options, and some of them are very bad, even if initially they don't look bad. No, that's bad. Can do this. Okay. That's fine. Not ideal, but it's at least an Octotris. Okay. I think at this point, having 85,000 at what I think it's the third level, like I don't know if it's the third one. Is it? I mean, I should be fine either way, because assuming it's not the third one, I will only need 15,000 for this. Well, assuming the threshold is 100,000, which I think it is, but no confirmation. So either way, it should be fine. The most important thing is not fucking up my grid. That's what matters the most. Forget about everything else. Oh, I need to use the zone, by the way. Didn't realize, but will be smart. That's very good. I could have almost gotten a perfect Tetris there. And this is already a PB. Because yes, last time I didn't get an SS because the score in this area was terrible. Like, it was so bad. So here at least we know the score won't be bad, but as I say, the focus is not messing up the grid. That's the top priority. Because I'm pretty sure this isn't even the last one. So, if it's not even the last level of this zone, this is gonna be an insane PV. Since it already is a PV. I mean, I gotta assume that it's not the last one, because I played well on this zone so far, and that score, it wouldn't be proportional to how well I played, but yeah. This is the last one of this zone. Okay, I'm gonna try to play as calm as possible, even though the nerves are definitely piling up. And after all, keep in mind that a run in this game is very long. Like, well, you can already look at where it says time. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds. So failing this run at every time is a tragedy. Unless it's at the very beginning, I guess. Anything that is not the beginning, failing is an absolute tragedy. And it's still possible, of course. So keep it cool. Okay, unfortunately here the speed will soar. To the point that I'm willing to sacrifice the score here. Since I already have the SS. Oh, it's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Well done. It's a shame though that in the whole run I didn't get a single perfect Tetris. I got it on the previous run. So not seeing it here is a little bit sad, but that's not the objective of the run. Not to mention that that's something that I could easily just do in Zone Marathon instead of the Journey mode. A little bit bad stacking there, mister. Okay. Didn't end with a Tetris, but... Oh, but the following two pieces are very bad for what I'm building. So the thing about this last zone is that it should be free. But, like, free to get SS, but I can still fail because it's a zone with very fast speed. That's the issue. That wasn't the right place to put that. I'm liking these pieces. I can do this, at least to do a quick cleaning, or attempt it. Oh, you have to be shitting me, dude. Good mistake. We can fix it. I say the The scoring shouldn't be the hard part here. The hard part should be exclusively the survival. And since it's gonna get a lot faster than this, and not to mention that you need to clear 90 lines in total. Unfortunately, that was a mistake too. Damn it, what are you doing? At least I got the long piece at the right time. I should also use zone. Mini T-spin? That's such a lie. You cannot even believe that lie. Damn, and I actually get a perfectress, nice. I could have tried getting a 19 there. But if I fail, I could have fucked up the zone. I don't even know if the game cares about 19 lines, even if it's technically possible. Like, I still think it counts as perfectory, so if that's the case, it's certainly not worth going for regardless. Okay, surprisingly it got slower. Unfortunately though, this is some bad stacking. Well, it's only one line that is suffering here. Not that bad. Wait, I fear for when it actually gets fast. And when it gets fast, I'll probably have to go for survival mode. Like, not giving a shit about Tetris or anything like that. Man, why are you so eager to fuck it up like that? Where do you get that enthusiasm to fuck that stuff up? Like, you do it on purpose. I blame the fact that you have to stack high. I don't like this. I actually don't like this at all. Well, at least it's only one hole. Will be worse. The thing that scares me is that I know that this will go fast. I'm scared of the jump scare, basically. Alright. I do know that score-wise it will be enough no matter what, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about having the grid in an acceptable state by the time it gets fast. I couldn't recover the hole, but well, now I did. Oh, and just in time. The thing about this is that I probably should not worry about stacking for Tetris here. I say before, I should stack exclusively for survival. I'm pretty sure the speed doesn't go lower anymore. Like, it gets like this until the end, so The smart thing will be stacking for survival. And I guess I will if this end up becoming harder. Oh, I fucked that up. Yeah, this is what I mean. I think I'm gonna go full survival here. No risks. We already know I'm gonna get assist, so no need to risk it. Huh. Good timing. Yeah, that's whatever. I'll take that. And at the end you get like I don't know what it depends on, but you get like a lot of zone visits at the end that gives you a lot of score, assuming you don't fuck it up. And you actually utilize the score. That was ugly. Yeah, full survival here. We'll do one more visit to the zone. Let's do one more. Afterwards, we should be good enough for anything. Yeah, just do whatever. I don't care how finishing with a Tetris. Here you get a minute of visits to the zone. The visits all take the form of a full meter zone visit. But unless you're very fast, you're not gonna utilize it very well, and especially if you fuck up like that. You're certainly not gonna. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually a PV in both. A PV on total and a PV on zone, so there is nothing to fear. And I'm pretty sure that here, even if you try to lose on purpose, you can, because you're in the zone. It is a shame that I cannot make use of this better. I mean, I'm not used to use the zone when you don't have a good stack going on, so I'm obviously doing some very bad shit. Like I'm throwing a lot of score to the trash, but it's not important since we already know it's an SS. Well, shame I didn't get to 700,000, but well, I got it. Honestly, it's not like getting this run is a big deal at all. It's just that last time doing this and on the second to last zone getting an S really pissed me off. I had to take my revenge, and well, here it is. But yeah, that's the normal mode on Journey with all SSs, and since I'm not salty, I can let the credits roll. I mean, it's all a cinematic experience, and the credits are, of course, cinematic too, you know. But yeah, the thing is that doing this on expert will be impossible, at least on a single run. In fact, I wonder, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people did it. I wonder if it's a challenge that people actively seek. Because I know that getting SS in every zone is something that people try to do even on expert. But I don't know if they try to do it in a single run. They going for SS, all zones, expert single run. That will be very hard to do. Like, I think that unless you're one of those people that can reliably play games like Tetris the Grandmaster and reliably beat it, like, unless you're that kind of player, a challenge like that is impossible. But yeah, I am interested though in doing individual SS ranks on expert. Because in expert, speed I'm pretty sure goes as fast as level 20. Which at that point is like you're playing Tetris the Grandmaster pretty much. On the first levels, that is. That went well. At least I can finally put my feeble mind to rest. Because I really can't tell you how pissed off I was the other day with that run. Getting an SS on everything but the second to last one. But as you saw in this other run, sometimes it's fine to sacrifice a back-to-back Tetris simply to order your grid. If you are the kind of player that plays with T-spin, I don't think you have to worry that much. I think T-spin gives you a shit ton of points, so whether it's back-to-back or not is probably not that important, but if you are like me that only does Tetrises, it is important to do back-to-backs constantly. Not crucial as you saw in the run, but you gotta do it as much as you can. But yeah, it's nice. Also, these are the songs that sound in the connected versus mode in the multiplayer. I thought that they were specifically done for that game, but no. I think some of them might be. I don't remember hearing them in the journey mode, but this one is not. This one came from here. Yeah, we're all connected, indeed. Also, didn't you already say special thanks? How much shit are you gonna show? I guess these are all the third-party companies, right? Maybe. Until the next trip. Well, look, the next trip is not gonna be complete. It's gonna be individual in each zone, in expert. Unless I somehow become a Tetris god, the expert journey without continuing SS in all of them is not gonna happen. Like, there is no way. I mean, I could do it without going for SS and simply doing survival. But in case there was any doubt, there is the SS of the final zone. Shame I didn't get to 700,000 as a high score, as the total high score, but who cares? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show the individual scores in case you care. I personally don't, but maybe you do. But yeah, that's it. Those are all the SSs in normal mode, of journey mode in a single run. So hey, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one everyone, and take care.